Hello there, everyone. Big Battle Spirit Saga news. We're going to jump right into it. Subscribe to the channel for the most up-to-date Battle Spirit Saga content possible. Oh, I'm so good. And like the video if you enjoyed it. Right, let's begin. Okay, so, Grand Open. Finally. Oh my god, finally. We have some actual information on this bloody thing. So, we got prizes to go over and we've got dates. I'm going to skip right to the dates because that's what you care about, and then we'll go through the prizing after. Also, after this, I'm going to be going over all the tournament promos. So, there's that. All right. So, there's an event pack, which you're going to be getting. I believe it is exactly the same. So, yeah, garbage for purple, decent for everything else. There is a finalist card set, which is also exactly the same. Garbage for purple, it's the same cards, good for everything else. Fine, let's move on. Okay, there's judge compensation. So these are going to be alt arts that judges get. So let's see if there's anything in here you might want as a player. If judges get it, Majuk, X-Rare, pretty cool. Netherworld Depths is a good Nexus, but, you know, Rocket City, I'll probably want some of these. Blessed Cathedral, nice. Andromatios, nice. Scorched Battlefield, nice. Firewall, meme. Poison Shot, meme. Buffalong Bill, it's another version of this. Dream Bomb, could quite go for that. Freeze Tile, and Drowsy Fumes, which is also pretty decent. So I would say this judge compensation is significantly better than the finalist card set, but whatever, that's fine. Right. Here are the locations. So we've actually already had a few of these announced. Palm Springs on May 6th. Now, I will say the TP1, I believe, is not legal for this, but it's going to be legal for all the others. Ohio State Fair on Saturday, June 24th. I wish I could go to that. It would be quite fun, but there we go. Then, Europe. In May 27th to May 28th in Karlsruhe. I believe this is in the middle of nowhere, if I remember correctly. So this might be a bit of a trek to get to, but shout outs to all my German Battle Spirit Saga enthusiasts. There were a bunch of you at the launch event, so I'm sure you'll be very happy with this. And then there's going to be one in the UK in June. TBA, okay, we'll see. Maybe the UK Games Expo, potentially. That would be convenient because I'm already going. But yeah. Then we got one in Latin America, which is happening on June 10th. And we've got one in Oceania, which is happening June 24th, June 25th, same day as the Ohio one, with 192 participants. So the weird thing here is if you guys saw the... oh, actually, no, this is the right amount. There's 6 events. Yeah. Sorry, I was memeing. But yeah, I think they pushed Oceania and Latin America because I believe it was meant to be a little bit more even. It was meant to be 1 NA, 1 Europe, and then 1 of each of the others in May. But it looks like we're getting... the vast quantity of the events in June, so I guess that kind of fell through. All right, now you know the dates, let's talk about the pricing. So, participation, you're getting the usual event pack, as well as the life counter. You've already got this if you enter the launch event. Top 128 is 3 event packs and a life counter, who cares? Top 64 is a core case, event pack, and life counter, again, who cares? Top 32, this is when stuff might actually matter. So, all right. You get a July North American Pro Tour invite, and this is the one thing that kind of sucks. You only qualify for the next Pro Tour, the upcoming Pro Tour. So I don't know if you guys saw like the year schedule that they put out, but basically we're going to be getting each set. We have 6 Grand Opens and 1 Pro Tour, right? And it's going to be an NA Pro Tour, then an EU Pro Tour, and then another NA Pro Tour. So I'm probably not going to be able to make this Pro Tour, but I'll try and qualify anyway. You know, maybe I'll be able to make it out for a weekend. But yeah, so that's something. You get top 32. You get an invite, and this is all the pricing. Top 16, you're actually getting something pretty cool. Look at this playmat. This is a damn nice playmat. This, honestly, is my biggest motivation to want to get top 16 outside of the money. I really like this playmat. I would very much like to win it. It's got the, it's just great. You get the Pro Tour invite. You get the finalist card set, you get all the usual stuff. So you get the finalist card set for top 32 as well. So obviously top 32 is basically what you're aiming for. That's where you want to be. Okay, top 4, you get the deck case, and then you get the 16 playmat, the top 16 playmat, the invite, the finalist card set, the core case, the live counters, and 7 event packs. So the only real extra thing is going to be this deck box, which hilariously is so badly made that doesn't actually close properly, which is very, very funny, which is what we discovered when friend Sinclair got third. So there we go, that's funny. But yep, this playmat looks great. Then top 2. You get the set all as above, and then you also get a championship card. And now this Seagworm is actually good. It's actually going to see play. And if you've seen the top 2 promo in real life from the launch events, damn, it looks really good. So I am expecting this one to actually be worth something because Nova is a very good card. And then finally, for the champion, you get all the usual stuff, but you also get the Metal Soul Core. Looks very, very nice in person. And this fantastic winners playmat, which actually says winner on it. Yes, thank you. It's got all the colors on it as well, because you can tell that they're going to be using this over throughout the year. So potentially this is our first leak of blue in set 3. But yeah, obviously winning one of these would be very, very cool. Lovely way to flex. Yeah, I really like this top 16 playmat as well. All right, what's the money amount? So each grand open is going to have a $25,000 grand total of cash prizing. First place gets $7,000. Second place gets $3,000. So I mean, that feels quite bad. Lose $4,000 because you lost a game. Oof. Third and fourth get $1,500. Fifth to eighth get $1,000. Ninth to 16th get $500, and top 32 get $250. So basically, you get nothing if you don't get top 32. Like, you might as well not go, which is kind of a feels bad. The fact that everything is so top heavy. Like, I know that they probably weren't like too happy with the turnouts for the launch events and stuff, but like, I don't know, man. This feels pretty crappy. And like this doesn't even really get you enough money to get out to the NA event unless you're in NA, right? If you're in America, then cool. You get top 32. You have paid for your trip to the Pro Tour. So we'll have to see what the Pro Tour pricing is. Maybe you get money just for showing up and it ends up being worth it. We'll have to see. But yeah, overall 25k per event. It's fine. All right, so now here's the other thing we need to know, and that is the store tournaments. The TP promos have finally been revealed. So let's go through, and this is going to be initial impressions. I promise you this is not like my detailed review. I will do an in-depth review of these later, but this is just going to be my first reactions. Okay, so firstly, we got Comet Dragon Sungraze. This is a 5 with 2 reductions. 1 core, it's 4k. Noted. When summoned, all your spirits gain 2k BP during this turn. That's a reasonable on-summon. During your attack step, if this spirit has a soul core on it, draw a card when you reduce one of your spirit's cores to 0 with Awaken. So you can draw a bunch of cards. With 3 cores, this is 6k, and with 5 cores, this is 9k. This is fine. I don't think this is really what Star Dragons or what the Awakened deck kind of needed to be much better. It's a when summon that doesn't really do much. We know just how detrimental it can be to have a when summoned on your card. So overall, I think this is probably not likely to be that useful, but it's okay. Swordosaurus, on the other hand, is a 4 with 2 reductions. With 1 core, it's 3k, but with 2 cores, it's 4, and with 4 cores, it's 7. While it attacks, it has plus 2k BP, and then during your attack step, refresh the spirit when one of your other Pterosaur spirits is blocked. This is potentially very, very crazy, right? So 2 cores is making it 4k, right? It's a 4-4. This is what we need. We're out of Burning Force range. Now, you factor in just how aggressive you can be. Your opponent is going to have to be blocking if they don't have hard removal, and this is just going to be infinite attacks. You're basically going, you better have the Ice Shield or you lose. Aggro is so strong. This is another aggro card. This slots right in, I think. This is definitely going to see play. I think this is very, very good. 6-drop with 4 reductions for purple. 3k at 1 core. While it attacks, it has Curse. And when summoned, you draw 2 if you play it at level 2 or level 3. This card is god-awful. It's so bad. But you know what? It's not as bad as this card. Crimson Mail. It's a 3 with 1 reduction. It's a shadow. 3 cores. It's a level 2 and it's a 3k. 1 core at level 1 and it's a 2k. When summoned, set one of your spirits. You may destroy it to select one of your opponent's spirits. Remove a core from it and place it into their reserve. If I get a purple promo, I might cry. These are so bad. Yeah, this card is just, this is so bad. If I get any purple cards, I might cry. All right, D08 Axe Biter. I think this looks like it might be a Zenanzard artwork, but I don't know. Okay, or certainly inspired by. Right, this is a 4 with 2 reductions. Good. 1 core. 3k, level 1, not great. 4k will do much better. 3 cores to make it 5k, alright. Armor purple yellow, it's good. Not having armor red though, bit of an L. If it had armor red, then I'd be absolutely fine with it being a 3k. But, level 2, neither this spirit, nor any white nexus with a soul core, can be destroyed by your opponent's destruction effects, or as the result of battle. And, they cannot have their cores removed by your opponent's effects. So, there's no way for this to be removed, I'm pretty sure. So you have armor. So the only way this can... No, this literally can't be removed. This is literally immortal, right? So like, okay, obviously, at level 2, you're out of Burning Force range. You can get volcanic. You can't be volcanic braked because this can't be destroyed by destruction effects. This can't be destroyed by curse because it's your opponent's destruction effects. This can't be core removed because it's immortal. It's completely immune. Nothing can happen. Nothing can happen to this card. Also, it protects nexuses. So, you use this, you slap a soul core onto the one nexus you want to keep around when you're going into the red matchup, and suddenly their Burning Force is a completely dead card, and so is their Andromedas. Holy shit, this card is insane. yeah, this is going to be the one you want. This one is going to be the one you want. I will need 4. You probably don't play 4, but god damn, this card is really good. And then we got Black Jaguar. This is a 5 with 3 reductions. Machine Beast. 4k on 1 core. When summoned, select 2 of your opponent's spirits with 2000 or fewer BP, return them to the bottom of the deck. God damn. So, aggro is just going to get absolutely ended by this because, I mean, you know, this is nuts. And then during the opponent's attack step at level 2, which you only need 3 cores for, refresh the spirit when your opponent draws a card. So, let's say you're up against a yellow 2-drop Rush, freeze a tile is now a massive detriment. Also, this is now an infinite blocker if your opponent plays Netherworld Depths, because I believe the way this would work is you declare block, you rest it, your opponent draws a card, and then they've just drawn a card, so it untaps. So it's a 6k infinite blocker. So if you buff it up at all, they can't do anything, which is really funny. Both white cards are very strong. I think D08 is much better, but this is very good as well. And then on to yellow. War Angel Mace Knight. This is a 4 with 2 reductions. One core makes 3k, but 2 cores makes a 4. Okay. During your attack step, when an opponent's spirit is destroyed via reducing its BP to 0, treat this spirit as level 3 during this turn while the spirit attacks Luster. So this, I think, is quite good. You chain together your spells, you reduce something to 0, suddenly this gets Luster, and now you're going to get all those cards back that you just lost. Also, this is suddenly going to become 6k, so it's going to become way more annoying to get over. This is a really nice card that I think might help the Luster deck out quite a bit. Obviously, I don't know how much it's going to help now that white has access to this, which I really think may solve a lot of their problems into the yellow matchup, but yeah, it's pretty good. And then finally, Dual Eagle. This is a 5 with 3 reductions, Fabled Beast. While this attacks at level 2 and level 3, it's blessed. That's pretty good. And during your attack step, all your spirits are blessed, cannot be blocked by your opponent's level 1 effects. Good lord. So if nothing else, this is just going to say heal 1, right? Like, your opponent literally needs to, if you play Baculus with this card, shoot down all your opponent's cores to 1, and then you have your blessed cards, you swing with 1, right? You're guaranteed to at least sink 1 damage in, because they can't block, so even if they Ice Shield immediately, they're taking a hit, you're healing 1, and even if they flip an Ice Shield at that point, you've healed 1, you're happy, right? This is so good. I think yellow, second best cards, white, absolutely best cards. Red has 1 very good card and 1 pretty bad card, so maybe tied with yellow, maybe slightly below yellow, and purple is just dog water. But yeah, overall, really, really powerful promos, I think. I'm glad we're not going to be able to use them on the May 6th event, but it seems like you're going to be in a real rush to pick these up, because they sort of become available at launch, and you've only got like a month to test with them, right? They just showed them, so get testing, I guess, guys, because we're going to have to figure out which ones are good, which ones we need. I hope your locals is doing events, because good luck getting them. I think these are going to be really, really expensive, because every color that is not purple needs at least one. Like, you need one, right? Like Pterosaurs, aggro, you need that red one. I really can't imagine you don't play that. I think you probably need both in white. And I think yellow, you probably need, if Luster, you definitely need it. And Fable Beast, you probably need it. So Bandai doing Bandai things. Just avoid purple in your pulls. But yeah, that's it. That's the update video. That's the news. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Subscribe to the channel for more Battle Spirit Saga content. There will be more deck reviews and more analysis and stuff coming soon. I've just been caught up with a whole bunch of other stuff, and I'm going to be traveling soon, so I'm going to try and get it out as fast as possible. But I hope you guys are looking forward to it. That's it for this video. Subscribe to the channel for Battle Spirit Saga content. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Cheers.